A very good morning to all of you. So we have already completed our chapter, that is alcohol, phenol and ether. So let us discuss some important questions related to this chapter. Okay. So the very first question is, arrange the following compounds in increasing order of acidic strength. Okay. So here I have taken two three questions related to acidic strength. The first part is CH3 CH2OH, CF3 CH2OH, CCl3 CH2OH. Okay, so we have to arrange them in acidic strength, the increasing order of acidic strength. Now, as we all know that fluorine and chlorine are minus I group. Okay, fluorine and chlorine are minus I groups, and we all know that the minus I strength or the minus I capacity, minus I power of fluorine is more than that of chlorine. Okay, and one thing you have to keep in your mind that acidic strength is directly proportional to minus I power or minus R power. Okay, minus R, it means resonating effect. Due to resonance, if some group withdraws electrons, okay, that is minus R, and is inversely proportional to plus I or plus I and minus plus R. Okay, so acidic strength is directly proportional to minus I and minus R and is inversely proportional to plus I and plus R. Okay, so here minus I groups are given, that is why they will increase the acidic strength of the alcohol. Okay, and we all know that minus I power of fluorine is more than that of chlorine. Okay, so that is why acidic strength of this compound is the most. Okay, and then we have CCl3 and at last we have ethanol, simple. Okay, so this is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. So the acidic strength order is, the increasing order is first key, subsecond, then we have third, and at last we have second. Okay, so this is the order for acidic strength. Okay, so let us move on to the second part. In second part I have taken phenol derivatives. So the first is para-nitrophenol. Okay, second is simple phenol, and the third one is ethanol. Okay, so we have to arrange them in increasing order of acidic strength. Now one thing you have to keep in your mind, that the acidic strength of phenols, okay, either plus I group is attached to phenol or minus I, the acidic strength of phenol is always greater than that of simple alcohol. Okay, as compared to aliphatic alcohol, the acidic strength of aromatic alcohol is always greater than, due to resonance. Okay, after the removal of H positive, the conjugate base, which is phenoxide ion, is very stable than that of alkoxide ion. Okay, so ये हमारे पास जो है conjugate base बनता है O negative, it is very much stable than that of RO negative which is formed by the elimination of protons from the alcohol. Okay, so now here nitro group is again minus I, very strong minus I, as well as minus R. Okay, and here ethanol and phenol. So we all know that the acidic strength of phenol is more is high than that of ethanol. So if it is first, it is second, it is third, then the strength of acidic strength is, then the order of acidic strength is 3, then 2 and then 1. Okay, simple as that. So you have to keep in your mind, just revise the acidic, just revise the plus I and minus I group series. Okay, so you have to revise the plus I, minus I, similarly plus R and minus R. Okay, so this third part is, now this third part is very important. Okay, this third part is very important. Okay, the third part is, we have 2,4,6 trinitrophenol, 2,4,6 trinitrophenol, propane 1-ol, propane 1-ol, I think. Okay, so propane 1-ol, third is 4-methoxy phenol, then we have 3-nitrophenol. Okay, and then we have 4-nitrophenol. So this is quite complex question, and interesting as well. Next is 4-methyl phenol. Okay, 4-methyl phenol. So these are the 6 compounds given to us, and we have to arrange them in increasing order of acidic strength. Now, as the number of plus I groups increases, the acidic strength will decrease. Similarly, as the number of minus I or minus R group. Okay, one more compound is there, that is 3,5-dinitrophenol. Okay, so these are the 7 compounds. Okay. So in first one there are 3 plus I minus I groups are present, so it is the most acidic. Okay, so ये तो सबसे ज्यादा एसिडिक होगा. ऑर्थो, पैरा और मेटा तीनों पोजीशन दोनों ऑर्थो एंड एक पैरा पे है नाइट्रो. ठीक है, so it is the most acidic. So if I mark it as first, it is second, this is third, this is fourth, fifth, sixth, and then we have 7. Okay, so the most acidic is first. Then after that there are 2 minus R group present, 3 and 5 at third and fifth position. Okay, so one more thing, these 2 groups are present at meta position, and we all know that at meta position there is no resonating effect. Okay, keep in your mind that at meta there is only inductive effect. Okay, so but here if we do for 4-nitrophenol, okay, 4-nitrophenol means the nitro group is on para. Sorry. So here minus I as well as minus R are applicable, but in case of 3,5 only only minus R minus I group is applicable. Okay, but there are 2 minus I groups. Okay, so keep in your mind that minus I of 2 groups is greater than that of minus I and minus R of single group. Okay, the minus I of 2 groups is always greater than minus I and minus R of the same group if it is present. Okay, in case of other compound. So here also the acidic strength of 3,5-dinitrophenol is greater than that of 4-nitrophenol. So then we have the 7th one, and then after that we have 4-nitrophenol. Okay, so 4-nitrophenol is 5th one, and then we have 3-nitrophenol. Okay, so and now we are left with these 3. Okay, as we all know that aliphatic alcohols are the least acidic, so least acidic is 4th. Okay, so 4th is the least acidic. Now we are left with these 2, 4-methoxyphenol and 4-methylphenol. Now the methoxy group is also plus R, and methyl group is not plus R, it is plus H. Okay, in case of methyl group there are no lone pair of electrons. If we talk about cresol, this is cresol. Okay, para-cresol. If we talk about this compound, okay, now in this case CH3 group has no lone pairs for the plus R, but it will show hyperconjugation. Okay, due to hyperconjugation it will donate the electron density to OH and then decrease its acidic strength. Okay, plus H, it will show not plus R, it will show plus H. Okay, due to plus H and effect of plus H is less than that of plus R. Okay, the resonance effect is the most strong, then we have plus H, then we have plus I. So it means that methoxy group is more powerful. It has plus R effect. Okay, so that is why it will more destabilize or it will more decrease the acidic strength of phenol. Okay, that is why at the second position we have methoxy, and then we have 4-methyl. Okay, 4-methylphenol is more acidic than 4-methoxyphenol because the plus I of methoxy group. Methoxy means OCH3. Okay, OCH3 group. So the plus R of methoxy group is more than that of CH3. CH3 का तो plus H लगता है. So, okay, so this question is very very important because this question contains 2 or 3 different types of informations. Okay, so we get to know a lot of things from this question. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So the next question is the fourth one. एक तरह से fourth question ये है. So we have to complete the whole reaction. Now this question is very important. Okay, so the reactions are CH3, CH double bond, CH2 reacted with water in presence of acid. This is the first part. The second part is this compound is given to us. So here two functional groups are present. The first one is ketone and the second one is ester. Okay, the third is, and we have to react it with sodium boron hydride. We all know that sodium boron hydride is a reducing agent. Okay, similarly here we have an aldehyde group. Okay, so now you have to keep in your mind that sodium boron hydride can easily reduce ketone as well as aldehyde, but it will not reduce the ester group. Okay, it will remain as it is. Now in the first question, we all know that hydration takes place. Okay, the H group will goes here and the OH will on the second carbon to give the Markovnikov addition. Okay, so this will be the major product. Now in this case, it will only reduce the ketone group and we will get this product. OH group over here, and this will remain the same, ester group. Okay, similarly in this case, so this is like this. Okay, if I write it in open form, so CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, then we have CH2OH. Okay, so aldehyde will reduce into alcohols. Okay, so this is the second question. Okay, the next question is also again very important question. The question is, we have to prepare this compound. We have to prepare this compound. Okay, with the help of methanol, from methanol and any Grignard reagent. From methanol and Grignard reagent. Now we have to select that Grignard reagent, that alkyl group in the Grignard reagent, which will give us this compound. Now methanol is what? Methanol is CH3. Methanol is HC double bond OH. Okay, this is methanol or formaldehyde. Now we need 4 carbon atoms. Okay, so there must be 3 carbon atoms in the Grignard reagent, and we have to form a near about this type of group. Okay, this is iso group. So we have to prepare isobutyl alcohol. Now what kind of group, what kind of alkyl group is present in Grignard? It must be like this. Okay, because this part is from the aldehyde part. Okay, so the group will be like this, MgBr. Okay, then here we have partial negative, partial positive, and this will attack over here. Okay, and this bond will shift over here, and then we will get, wait a minute, rub it off. Okay, so then we will get HC, this will attach over here. Okay, and we have OMGBr. Okay, and one H. Now hydrolysis. We have to do the hydrolysis. So OH, CH2, and what else? H, CH3, CHT. Okay, so and MgBrOH. Okay, so we will get this product, which is the required one. Okay, so this is the desired product which we want to form. Okay, so you have to check how many carbon atoms are left. Okay, and you have to check whether we have to form the state chain one or the iso or the tertiary one. Okay, so on the basis of that we have to make the we have to select the Grignard reagent. Okay, the alkyl group. Okay, so let us move on to the next question. Okay. So what are the products when we react HI with the following compounds? Okay. So this question is from ether. This question is from ether. So some question may be asked on the test also, how to distinguish the phenol from alcohol. Okay. So there are many tests like litmus paper test. So uh, you can say NaOH के साथ react नहीं करता है alcohol, but in case of phenol it will react with NaOH. Okay, so there are many tests, FeCl3 test, ferric chloride test. So how to distinguish 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree alcohol? We have Lucas reagent test. Okay, so you have to keep in your mind these tests. Now next question is you have to write down the products of these reactions when we react HI with this 1 propoxy propane. So 1 propoxy propane is, this is 1 propoxy propane. Okay, 1 propoxy propane. So three groups are for propoxy and 3 are for propane. So we have to react with HI. Now first step is the attack of electrophile. Simply H will be attracted by the lone pairs of oxygen and we will get the oxonium ion. Now both the groups which are present around the oxygen is same. Okay. So bond can be cleaved from here, from this side also and from this side the product will be same. So I am shifting the bond towards this side and I negative will attack over here and we will get the product, as simple as that. Okay, so this is a symmetrical molecule, that is why we will get the same product from both the sides. Okay, one is alcohol and the other is alkyl halide. Okay, so the second part is benzyl ethyl ether. Okay, now this is quite important. Benzyl ethyl ether. Okay, so this is benzyl group, this is ethyl group, and we have to react with HI. So the first step is formation of oxonium ion, positive charge over here. Now there are two options, two different choices we have. So if I shift this bond over here, okay, here we will get positive charge, and this positive charge is in resonance with the benzene ring, so it will get resonance stability. So this is the main choice. Okay, otherwise if I shift wait a minute, shift over here. Okay, so if I shift this bond, then there will be no you can say will be no formation of stable carbocation. Okay, then we will get ethyl as a carbocation which is not so stable as compared to benzylic one. So we will shift this bond over here and formation of ethanol takes place, and the carbocation which is formed is benzyl carbocation. Okay, benzyl carbocation, or you can say I negative will attack on this carbon and we will get this product, benzyl iodide. Okay, and this is more stable than that of ethyl iodide, or this attack is more favorable on this carbon as compared to the ethyl one. Okay. So let us move on to the next part. Okay, so if we have 1 methoxybenzene, okay, if we have 1 methoxybenzene, then what will be the product? So 1 methoxybenzene is like this. Okay, if we have this compound, so attack of HI. So firstly oxonium ion will form, positive charge CH3. Now there are again two ways to shift the bond. Okay, or there are two choices to attack for the attack of this I negative. Okay, so if I shift this bond over here, okay, sorry, this bond over here, then we will get a phenyl carbocation. Now positive charge on a benzene ring is very unstable. Okay, because benzene ring is a nucleophile. Okay, or it has high density. Okay, it has high density, so that is why the positive charge is very unstable. Okay, so this is not possible. So this will shift over here and I negative will attack on this methyl and we will get phenol and methyl iodide. Okay, so you have to keep in your mind that we have to shift the bond, we have to break that bond which will give us the stable carbocation. Okay, so in this case SN2 mechanism is followed, but if there is a chances of formation of tertiary carbocation, then SN1 mechanism will be followed, and a 3-degree carbocane will be formed. Okay, and 3-degree product is given by the ethers. 3-degree product of in the form of alkyl halide is given. Okay. Okay, so let us move on to the next question. So the question is, we have to tell the products. Okay, so we have to predict the products. Some statements is given to us, like the first one is the oxidation of propane 1-ol with KMnO4. Okay, so propane on 1-ol is like this. Okay, so we have to react it with KMnO4, and we all know that KMnO4 is a stronger oxidizing agent. So it will oxidize it into carboxylic acid. Okay, carboxylic acid, because it is a strong you can say oxidizing agent. So it will definitely oxidize it into propanoic acid. Now bromine in CS2 with phenol. Okay, so we have to react bromine with phenol. We have to react bromine with phenol in presence of CS2. Now this question is very, very important, and a lot of students make mistake in this question. Okay, so a lot of students do mistakes. Okay, in choosing where we have to attach the bromine. Okay, now firstly you have to see this. This is a non-polar solvent, and we all know that in non-polar solvent ionization will not take place, and the formation of phenoxide ion will not take place, and that is why it will not as favorable for the phenol to attach bromine at all the ortho and para position. Okay, so we'll get two products. The first one is para, which is more stable, plus ortho, which is the minor one. Okay, this is major and this one is minor. Okay, so you have to keep in your mind. Now if I replace this CS2 with water, okay, then if we take a polar protic solvent, then the product will be, okay, if we take water plus Br2, then the product will be this OH, Br, Br and Br. Okay, so we have already discussed all the examples of electrophilic substitution reactions. Okay, so read these reactions from your notes. Okay, bromination, nitration, Friedel-Crafts alkylation and sulfonation. Okay, so you have to just revise the reasons. Okay, why ortho is stable, why the para is stable, or in case of nitro, ortho is more stable, because in that case intermolecular hydrogen bonding will take place. Okay, so हर एक चीज का आपके पास रीजन लिखा हुआ है, so you just have to revise all the topics. And one more thing I want to share with you, that don't try to cram the reactions. Okay, otherwise in exams definitely you will not able to write the exact product. Okay, or you will fail to do such type of question. Just you can say just understand what is happening in the question. Okay, तो आपको just understand करना है कि इस question में क्या हो सकता है. ठीक है, in mechanisms also we have done that here we have electrophile and it will attack on the nucleophile. Okay, so you have to you can say possibilities को आपने ढूंढना है कि हाँ अगर ये होगा तो ये प्रोडक्ट बन सकता है. Okay, so you don't try to cram the reactions. Okay, देखो प्रोडक्ट और रिएक्टेंट्स तो याद रखने ही पड़ते हैं. ठीक है, प्रोडक्ट्स रिएक्टेंट्स तो आपको याद रखने ही पड़ते हैं मेनली. ओके, सो देयर इज सम वर्क ऑफ रिमेंबर, देयर इज you have to remember some things also. In physical you have to remember the formulas, and in inorganic you have to remember the facts. Okay, similarly in organic there is you can say 10 to 15% cramming. Otherwise you have to know, if you know the basics, then there will be no difficulty to write the products. Okay, so don't try to cram. Okay, the 100% cramming is not I think good for you. Okay, 100% cramming is not good for you. Okay, so the next reaction is treating phenol in chloroform. Okay, so treating phenol in chloroform. So now Now this thing is of remember, this thing you have to remember that we have discussed only one reaction in which we react chloroform with phenol. That is a name reaction, Riemer-Tiemann reaction, which is in presence of NaOH, and we will get the salicylaldehyde as the main product. Okay, this will be the main product. Simple as that. Okay, so you have to memorize these reactants. Okay, so this is the thing you have to remember. Otherwise, there is no need to remember the products. Okay, so now you have to tell me the name of the reagents, okay, in order to change this reactant into the product. Okay, so if we have a primary alcohol, then which reagent we will use to convert it into carboxylic acid? So we have already discussed this one. We have to use KMnO4. Simple as that. Okay, KMnO4 can easily convert alcohol into carboxylic acid. The second is oxidation of same primary alcohol to aldehyde. Now we have to use some weak oxidizing agent, like we have PCC, PDC, Jones reagent, Collin reagent. Okay. Now again, very important question: how to convert phenol into 2,4,6 tribromophenol. So we have already discussed that we have to take some polar protic solvent. Okay, and otherwise we will get the para one if we take any CCl4, CS2. Okay, next is dehydration of propanol to propene. Okay, so we all know this will take place in the presence of acid. H2SO4 की presence में होगी near about 80 to 90%. Okay, simple as that. Now butane to ol to butanol, butane to ol. Okay, so now we are doing the reduction. Okay, so take any reducing agent, like we have sodium boron hydride. Okay, or you can also okay, so sodium boron hydride, this is the best reducing agent. Okay, now we have, if we have to change this product, we have to change this reactant into propene. Okay, wait a minute. If we want to form this product, okay, dehydration हमें करनी है, then what reagent we have to use? Copper plus 573. Okay, so copper plus 573 convert 1 degree alcohol to aldehyde, 2 degree alcohol to ketone, and 3 degree में क्या हो जाता है? Dehydration हो जाती है. Okay, there will be no formation of aldehyde or ketone takes place. Okay, so I think this much is quite enough for today's lecture. Okay, so we will discuss some more important questions in the next class. Okay, and one more thing, we have to cover the conversions also of the previous chapter. Okay, so I will also make a video on that that conversions also. Okay, so I hope you found this lecture very helpful, and thank you so much for watching the lecture.